Hi, Paul Gorney from Luxury Living in Chicago. Today we're going to look at the North Shore of Chicago, one of the best places you can possibly live in the Chicago area, one of the most popular, some of the highest ranked schools, and what you have behind me on this beautiful morning is the beach. So the lake, the beach, the lakefront, this is what is one of the biggest draws of the North Shore of Chicago. It is just north of the city, right along the lakefront. The North Shore hugs the lake 10 to 30 minutes north of Chicago. About 6 suburbs, depending on how you count them, anywhere from 6 to 10 suburbs. Some are closer to the lake than others. And it's just one of the best places you can live if you want to be by the lakefront, have great schools. And I'll go over some of the differences here. So I have a new video each week. Just hit subscribe if you would like to get a notification, and consider the source of information when you're listening to people on the internet, or even better, like people do all the time, reach out with texts, phone calls, questions. I am one of the very most experienced and productive agents over the last 30 years on the North Shore of Chicago. There is a drastic difference in experience level and resources than others. So reach out if you need anything. I'll make sure you have the best advice and most quality information. So on the North Shore, coming north from Chicago, is Evanston. Then you have Wilmette, Kenilworth, Winnetka, 2 separate suburbs right up against each other. So then you go further north. As you go further north away from the city, what you're going to have is a longer commute on the train, longer commute on the drive, but still very reasonable and not too long typically. So Evanston is the first suburb, more of a urban suburban mix, has a very city feel to the downtown, which many people like to visit or to live there for that reason. The school system in Evanston is very good overall, but it's some of the schools I've heard and clients have experienced are not as consistently highly ranked as some of the other suburbs. So you do have to be aware of what's good, what's not, what's the latest and greatest as far as principals, teachers, things like this. But Evanston is, the majority of it is very close to the lakefront. Many of the older homes are right up on the lakefront, can go anywhere from 1.5 million up to 4.5 million, and I think there will be some selling for more than that soon, because I know of some that have been renovated and people are talking to me about selling them, and others I know have things coming on at a higher price point. If you go just north of Evanston, you're in Wilmette. So Wilmette school system is one of the more consistent, meaning you can just pop into any school, whether it's elementary, junior high, or middle school, and they're all very, very highly ranked. So you really don't have a lot of worries about school rankings. Wilmette is a little bit more suburban than, say, Evanston. Very quiet, has many good restaurants that have popped up over the last 5 to 10 years, and is kind of a draw from other suburbs. Has great transportation, whether you're taking the CTA, which take you right into the city, take you to Wrigley Field, or the Metro train, which is more of a commuter train, a little more quiet and fewer stops. So Wilmette has a great park district, and actually this is Wilmette right here. This is part of Gilson Beach, which is just absolutely beautiful. It's a little foggy this morning, but a lot of people out walking the dogs, taking a morning walk. If you go just north of here, you have a very kind of a small suburb, Kenilworth. Its school system's a little different because their elementary school goes K through 8. So it's just one school before high school. The other suburbs break it up more. Kenilworth is, very incredibly big expensive, beautiful homes east of Green Bay Avenue. And then west of Green Bay Avenue is a little bit more affordable, a little bit more traditional neighborhoody, and very nice homes as well. The school system is the same for everyone. And then you go to New Trier High School, which predominantly most of the North Shore does. Then you go north of Kenilworth and you have Winnetka, which is a much larger suburb, many housing options. It's very similar to Wilmette in many ways, but a little bit further commute and a little bit different feel to the retail area. Wilmette is kind of on an upswing and I think has a little bit more of a buzz than Winnetka right now. Winnetka's beaches are really, really beautiful, just like Wilmette's behind me. And it's really just a great school system that's nationally known. Actually, the Winnetka system in particular has been studied by other school systems across the country because of some of the pioneering educational, organization and teaching methods that they employ there. So north of Winnetka, you have Glencoe, and again, just getting another 5 to 10 minutes where you are in Glencoe further on commute, and that would be on the train or in the car. And Glencoe has a tremendous retail area, some great restaurants, great coffee shop. Many of the homes are close to the lake, and granted, all these suburbs on the North Shore, if you get close to the lakefront, the real estate is much more expensive. You get less for your money. So you could have older homes that need more work. You could have homes that have been renovated that are just, more of a new construction price. So typically anywhere from, most of the homes, the renovated homes are going to be 2 million, 1.7 to 4 million. And then the very large homes in Wilmette, Glencoe, any of these locations can go anywhere from $5 to $20 million. Very expensive. Some have private beaches. So north of Glencoe, and north is getting away from the city of Chicago, a little bit longer commute here. You have Highland Park, which has a tremendous downtown area, very large suburb, great beaches. And then you have Lake Forest and Lake Bluff, which have, Lake Forest has a tremendous downtown, great schools. Again, you're just getting a little bit further away with each of these. People have their preferences as far as how far they want to be for a commute, if they go downtown or if they work out of the home. Lake Forest is absolutely seeing a spike in the last 6 months because people aren't really caring about going downtown as much. So they are having a huge, huge influx in people. Prices are spiking. Homes that didn't sell, even some big luxury homes that had a hard time in Lake Forest, are all selling. So the North Shore of Chicago is just a tremendous, warm, beautiful place to live. And then just west of, the lakefront, North Shore suburbs are Glenview, Northfield. These are places that are associated with the North Shore many times, but they're another 10 minutes away from the lake. They're not right up along the lake. So any questions, comments, just let me know. But I'm one of the most experienced and resourceful agents trusted by many of our corporations, professional sports teams, and just people all over the North Shore. Just call, text, email if you need anything at all. Thanks.